They met at an Italian social hall where they fell in love dancing to a 15-piece band. They married in 1948, just after my mother graduated high school. I was born 2 years later. I grew up the eldest of 3 brothers, Bill, Kent, and Kerry, and a sister, Leslie. We cherished our often shy, reserved mother. However, because of Dad, our home was a regular battleground of ferocious words, overturned Thanksgiving dinners, and yanked down Christmas trees. Dad had believed he was destined for earth-shattering fame, not the crowded life we lived in a tiny 2-bedroom house with only 1 bathroom. If he felt in any way disrespected, my brothers and I were brutally beaten with metal cooking utensils and thick leather belts. Dad taught dance classes late into the night, often returning home drenched in perfume. My mother's usual calm would erupt into raging fury. "I know you're having an affair with your dance partner, Mr. Big Shit." From the top of the stairs, we'd witness deafening arguments that always came to blows. "Shut the fuck up, woman, or I swear to Christ I'll have to hit you. Do you hear me?" I can still hear his voice. We'd clasp our toy guns in the shadows and whisper, "Let's kill him." He regularly punched my mother in the face, ripped her handmade dresses, or threw her out into the snow. If we ran down the stairs to let her back in the house, we'd be flung against the walls. From the upstairs window, we'd look down at Mom in her robe, shivering in the snowy darkness, all of us crying together. We were forever being picked up by a family member and driven to my nan's house in the middle of the night. But we'd always return to the combat zone at 217 Morris Avenue. Divorce wasn't customary in the 1950s, but as we got older, we begged Mom to get one. They finally did when I was 14, and we all breathed lighter air. After that, Dad dropped in on occasion to give Mom child support. But even if the outright physical abuse had stopped, his emotional claws found their way into us throughout the rest of his life. As a kid, I had learned all the social dances he taught. During the 80s, and once I started having a dance career in Hollywood, I developed a more civil relationship with him, although his pompousness remained constant. When I visited Pennsylvania, Dad would treat me to lunch at a local diner. He'd loudly say to a waitress, Miss, do you recognize him?" as he pointed to me. No, should I?" "Have you seen Beat It? He's the white gang leader in Michael Jackson's Beat It video. The knife fight guy, did you know that?" No." I would nod, politely, embarrassed, then urge him not to do it anymore. "But everyone should know who you are," he would say, as if it were about me. It was always about him. My father died from cirrhosis at 79, alcoholism. He had danced and taught through bouts of cancer and diabetes. I am grateful to have inherited his dancing DNA, but I never understood his violence. After the divorce, I discovered acting at Brookhaven Junior High and then Sun Valley High School. From my James Dean role in Rebel Without a Cause to a lawyer in The Night of January 16th, inhabiting characters and investing in lives far from my own rescued me. I became addicted to the magic of theater. I also became the father figure of our house. It was tough to be a disciplinarian and still be a friend to my younger siblings. By 16, I was working at the Dairy Queen and used some of the money I earned to take acting classes at the nearby Hedgerow Theater. I made the 4-mile walk from my house once a week during my 17th summer. My 80-year-old acting teacher, Jasper Dieter, best known for his role in The Blob, was thin as a skeleton, and the creaky old theater felt like a haunted house. In 1968, I prepared to attend Dickinson College, a small liberal arts college in Pennsylvania. My father told me he could only afford to give me $1,000 toward tuition for all 4 years. So I applied for